We continue to preview the 2025 college football season. Our stop today is Cayce, South Carolina, as we get to visit with Damon Logan, who is the head football coach and athletic director for the South Carolina Central Christian College Gladiators. Coach, thank you for taking time with us today. I know that you're the athletic director. You're stepping in to be the head football coach, first season in that capacity. Tell us a little bit about the adjustment.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I've been a head coach, football coach for a while on the high school level, and as well as we had a independent JUCO program probably about 12 years ago down in Orangeburg Technical College. So I was also serving as a head coach then. So just had a lot of experience, kind of organizing and building programs and understanding the administrative side. So, I thought that was one of the things that we need to make sure that moving forward in our program that we was doing everything the right way with compliance and making sure that we was going in the right direction. So that was the main reason I decided to come back in to become a head football coach of the program. I had, and then also I think with us going through the accreditation process and everything that we're doing, all your coaches have to have higher level degrees, and I was one that kind of fit the mold of what the college is looking for, as well as some of the national government bodies.
You talk about national bodies. The Gladiators are part of the USCAA, which is, for those who may not know, it's a national affiliation, not unlike the NCAA, the NAIA as well, mainly for small colleges. How long have you had athletics there at South Carolina Central Christian?
We started the 4 year. We became officially through the state of South Carolina. We became a 4 year Bible college into 2023, and we started. So last season was our first full year having collegiate athletics on the 4 year side. So this year will be our second year. Last year we had football and just men's basketball, and this year we're going to bring in cross country. We have football, of course, men's and women's basketball, as well as men's and women's track and field. So we're trying to grow the athletic program and get more kids involved. So this will be our second full year of varsity level sports here at the college.
Anytime there's a coaching change, I know there's going to be some kind of turnover. It's always the case. I would imagine also even more so at a younger program like this one is. Talk about growing the team and I guess in essence, regrowing the team.
Yeah, well, we wanted to, like you said, rebrand the program and do things a little different. So this year we wanted to go out and still give those freshmen coming out of high school opportunity to play college sports, as well as some guys that had been in independent JUCOs, as well as postgraduate programs. So we just reaching out to those young men on the football side, as well as basketball. We have some junior college transfer type kids as well. So so just reaching out to those individual student athletes who wanted the opportunity has been how we kind of going towards the recruiting process and bringing those kids in and just trying to find, student athletes that fit the mold of the true student athlete and that want to come in and become a better person. We just had to make sure we had people that wanted to come in and understand that, going to school, going to college, getting your education is the top priority, not just coming to play sports. So, that's one of the critical things that we had to do to kind of rebrand it and get things going. From last year's program, we will have a few returning. We won't have a lot. But like I said, a majority of it's about 85% of the team is going to be new kids that's coming in. Like I said, a mixture of high school, as a few transfers and some post-grad kids as well. So.
We're visiting now with Coach Damon Logan here on Midwest Sportsnet. And I encourage you, please take the time, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. We enjoy talking about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Coach, I would ask you then, as you are growing that, are there opportunities for student athletes who meet those requirements that you were just talking about being an actual student athlete?
Oh, yes. We still are in the process of football. Like I said, we wanted to bring in, our goal was to bring in about 55, 60 kids this year. I think we had a mini camp last week. We was at 45, 46. So we still have room for our other positions. Of course, everybody in the country need offensive linemen. So any offensive linemen is welcome to come. I do still need solid, quarterback and running backs as well. So some of those skill positions are in need. I think we just pretty much we take anybody that really wants an opportunity to come and play at a higher level. Because like I said, I know we're going to talk about the schedule in a little bit, and our ultimate goal is to be play like an NAIA D2 type schedule, and I think that's the way we're going right now. We're heading in that direction. So some of those kids that don't have that opportunity and maybe just didn't qualify NCAA wise with the core GPA, this is a better opportunity for them, because I think here all you need is it's no core GPA. You just got to have a 2 point. It's the same NAIA rules. Just have a 2.3 GPA overall, and you're pretty much eligible once you come in and start our program academically as well as athletically. So.
Well, I like your take on that, Coach. Everyone needs offensive linemen.
Oh yeah.
I guess you can't have too many. You can't be too deep in that area, right?
Sir, I talk to coaches all the time, and everybody say the same thing. And if we all kind of recruit through social media, and everybody that's out there saying, "Hey, still looking for O-line, D-line." So as every college I see tweeting, they're still looking for kids. They all got the same thing, looking for O-line, D-line. But again, we're looking for that in any other positions or kids that have that want some opportunity to play and participate, as well as basketball. I think we wanted to bring in. Coach wanted to bring in about 30 this year. He's at around about 20, 27, 28 now. And he's going to return about 4 from last year's team as well. So.
Wow.
All right. We do need our women's basketball now. We still need a lot. It's hard to find women's basketball players. So we're only at around 8 or 9 right now, but we would love to have 4 or 5 more if possible.
Okay. All right, Coach, I've been asking everyone this question. We're definitely getting to know about South Carolina Central Christian right now. To know just a little bit more about you, the question for this summer has been a favorite 80s song or 80s band. Do you have anything that falls into that category?
Oh, yeah, that's one we was talking about earlier. I guess I grew up with, Michael Jackson and I think I used to like this song, but I want to say that was the 90s, though. It was Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I want to say that might have been the early 90s.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so. But 80s, we grew up with the Prince and the Michael Jackson. So I kind of those was the songs and groups I kind of followed back in the 80s. So.
Okay, I listen to those as well too, and if those two artists you mentioned, it's like every album that they had, there were a ton of songs. So definitely. All right, let's get to the schedule then. And it's not an easy schedule, really. I mean, but it's a mixed schedule because you have a couple of Division II schools on there. You have some NAI schools on there. You have some schools from the New South Athletic Conference that are on there. And I mean, that's kind of around the same level of where you are, but I mean, it's all up and down. Saturday, August 30th, you're on the road at Kentucky Christian. Then the next week at Carson Newman, Kentucky Christian NAI, Carson Newman D2. And then you get an NAI school on September 13th as your first home game. That's Union Commonwealth. So tell us a little bit about that schedule.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to try to we most definitely, my goal this year coming in to try to build a schedule was at least four or five NAIA schools, to be honest with you, for those first 5 non-conference games. But when we joined the New South Athletic Conference, who was pretty much an affiliate conference of the USCAA, they're working to become an affiliate conference of the USCAA. So that's why we will kind of be branded with that. So New South Athletic Conference, and I think it's about 14 colleges in there right now, and I think about over half of them are already members of the USCAA. So that's kind of why we will be affiliate member as well. But though that competition is going to be pretty good, I think football is one of the things that we've been meeting with them about for about a year now to try to get that back into the USCAA. I don't think they don't sponsor football right now.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, a lot of colleges that they had don't have football. So we just coming in now with it's 8 schools that's coming into the football side of it. Small colleges that have football. So we're just trying to find a way to kind of maybe introduce that or bring that back into it on a national level as well. So those teams are been around for a while. Apprentice School out of Newport News, Virginia, been around for a while. Clayton State and Gordon State, which was members of the National Club Football Association, but all other athletic programs are D2. So they decide, they want to move up a level as well. And then Barbara Scotia's coming back in, who was, I think back in the day, they might have been in the CIAA or the SIAC. So they was a strong Division II team back in the day as well. So it just so with that right there alone, I think those conference games that we're going to play, they're going to be challenging. And so just to kind of get the brand out, get the name out, and show kids that you will get to play at a higher level here. We wanted to make sure we can mix in some NAIA. And we got fortunate with the D2 games. We didn't have any. But unfortunately for Limestone University, they closed down. Then that opened up spaces for the SAC conference. They needed games. So they reached out to us, and that's how we was able to grab the Carson-Newman game and the Virginia Wise game. So I think, if we, show that we, can have a pretty good program on the rise and everything is going in the right direction, they're going to open up an opportunity for us to play more D2 games next year. But like I said, again, the ultimate goal, I would like them first 4 or 5 games to be NAIA D2. I want to keep a mixture going if all possible. Just for the kids, like I said, for the kids can play colleges that have been around for a while, and they can also get a chance to play, play on more of a national type level as well, schedule as well. So we want to continue that. And then we play Virginia, University of Virginia Lynchburg, who's been doing a great job of doing the same thing with his program. He's playing a lot of Division I teams. So and they're right, they're kind of, a little bit higher level in terms of athletic. They've been doing it about 5 or 6 years now. So that's, that'll be a good matchup for us as well. And they NCCAA. I know we talked earlier, and I think that's our ultimate goal. We want to be members of the NCCAA as well. Hopefully by 26, 27, we'll be in that situation where we can apply and complete the membership, become members of both USCAA and the NCCAA.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, then success to you all, not only this season, but as your athletic department continues to grow and to develop and meet those goals that you have. And I appreciate the fact that there are goals there and they look to be attainable. Coach Damon Logan with the South Carolina Central Christian Gladiators, thank you so much, sir, for taking time with us today as we preview 2025. And again, a very mixed schedule, a tough schedule, but success to you all this year.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having us on.